Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today it is February the 1st, which means we are going to be resetting for the month of February. I always really like to do these at the start of the month, mainly because it kind of keeps you accountable throughout the month. If you know you're tracking your goals in like closer proximity, like you're going to stick to them more. So my plan for today is to first go food shopping. I will leave all of the timestamps below, but let's go and get some healthy snacks, and then once we've done that, we will clean and declutter. Okay, so we got ready, babe.
What's that?
Some Love Heart waffles. You wanted some waffles?
I do.
Now we've got some Love Heart ones. Also,
What's
red
that?
velvet pancakes.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. What happened to the healthy snack?
Yeah, well, the healthy snacks are coming. Okay, yeah, I know I went for healthy snacks, but
She thought our red velvet pancakes.
they look cute.
No, it's like how at the start you were like, I'm going to be very safe, we're only going to have healthy snacks. She comes back with red velvet pancakes.
Yeah, okay. Hummus. Hummus is healthy.
That is true.
We got some carrot batons, because I'm not putting up carrots. No, it's not for me.
It's not going to dip a whole carrot.
Pardon.
You just dip a whole carrot. You're like a rabbit.
We got some... Yeah. That's healthy. Nuts.
Some nuts.
Tomato. Pumpkin and sunflower seeds. Some tarts. Because I want to make the raspberry tarts. I got you some yogurt.
Ooh.
2 avocados. Green bananas, because I know you liked them green.
Just so I've got more time.
Yeah. So green bananas. Then just a plain Greek yogurt. Yeah, the reason we're just having healthy snacks is because this week we got HelloFresh, so that's always a plus. Anyway, I'm going to put these away now. Now comes the worst part, and that is actually organising and decluttering. I love it and I love cleaning. To me it's great. But when I've been put it off for a whole week and I have boxes and a mountain of clothes that I have to go through, it's not really fun for me. So obviously I have officially given in my keys for my old place, which means things are still in boxes. So I need to go through them really and organise those, as I do still have some boxes in the car, so I need to sort those out. I think we just need to rip the band-aid off and just go for it. And yeah, if you've got cleaning to do, then you guys can clean at the same time. So we are on the hobby rotation section. So I still do have a little bit of cleaning to do. But last month we actually started to create a hobby rotation. So essentially all of the things that I want to get done in that month, the things that are extracurricular and just things that I just enjoy, went in this basket here. So inside here last month I had colouring, I did have some painting stuff, some games, and I did have this, the mosaic, the lemon mosaic, which I haven't quite done yet, so that needs to stay in here. But I'm going to reorganise this hobby rotation and then let you know what's in this month's hobby basket, because yeah, I just love seeing what's in there and what hobbies I've kind of done more of or what I haven't done, and it just keeps me, whenever I've got some time left over, I can just go into the basket and pick something that I can use as well. So let me go and organise this and then I will show you. Okay, I've just organised it. So in this month's basket we have got this painting book. So inside this painting book it tells like you how to do different painting techniques for watercolour, acrylic and oils. So I think having this book here, like you can just read it and just learn loads about like how to create different watercolours, but it also gives you like put it into practice and skills that you can practice as well. So it's kind of like I would say a workbook, more like a CPD, if you want to call it that. When you go to work and obviously you do CPD, it's kind of like that. So I think I'm going to read a little bit of this, learn a bit of colour theory and things about painting, and maybe I'll even put some into practice. So this will definitely be in this month's hobby box. I then have February. For me is the month of baking. Every year I probably do the most baking around February and December. I feel like those 2 months for me are just when I bake loads. So I've got my very favourite dessert book. I mean, the first page I've picked out is truffles. Like, they just sound gorgeous. There's not one that I don't like in here. So I'm sure I'm going to show you some of these amazing recipes as well in some videos. So look out for those. And whenever I do these recipes, I always make a short as well. But this tart, I've been wanting to make one of these tarts for the longest time. They are actually my favourite. So I'm going to have a go at making this. And then I put this silicone hemisphere mould because I don't know if I'm being a bit ambitious here, but have you seen those hot chocolate balls? I kind of want to make some. So I'm going to have a go at using this to make some hot chocolate balls. But how cute would they be? I then have obviously my lemon. So I'm going to finish off the mosaic. And then I've got my cross stitch that I started last month, which I'm going to keep in here because then I think this is going to be an ongoing project. This is kind of more an evening project when you're sitting watching TV, just to pull something out and you can just do it. It's the same as colouring. You don't have to think about it. You can just do it while you're like just relaxing. Although you do have to think about where you're starting. But once you've got that bit sorted, then it's just kind of repetitive, so it's quite fine. But yeah, so this is in this month's basket. Honestly, you guys should make a hobby rotation because it's the best thing. So I'm going to keep that by the dressing, the table here, and then whenever I need it, it's automatically here. But now I'm going to finish off cleaning, and then later we will go on to the goals. So now we're going to do the goal setting part of the video, and I'm going to share a screen recording of the screen so you can kind of follow along with me. So obviously I showed my Notion last month. If you wanted to see like all of the sections individually, like you can go to last month's reset routine, but today we're just going to stick on the goals and the monthly reflection so we can kind of see where we're at and set new intentions for the month ahead. If we start with the goals then, and if we look at watch time first, so on the 1st of January I had 201 watch time hours, and we're on the 1st of February today and the watch time hours are 235. So it's gone up by 34 hours, which is incredible. And yeah, it just blows my mind. And if we look at the January goals, so it was post 8 times on YouTube. I didn't really do that. I was close to doing that, but I didn't do it. I posted 6 times. Now I'm using vidIQ to like track the uploads, and it does give you a schedule to posting, and I'm trying to beat the posting schedule, but it was really tricky towards the end of the month because I was also trying to sort out the house, just closing all of that up. So it was really, really tricky, and so I didn't really get it done. And I did post 6 times, which for me is really, really great. I just want to really try and post 8 this time. Exercise 3 times a week. I definitely did that. Now I've started I start ballet, I do tap, and I do musical theatre class. And honestly, having that as a hobby has been so great. Like, I've never done musical theatre before, but it's just putting myself out of my comfort zone and knowing that actually I can do things that step out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I have been doing that, and I have also been going to the gym with Charles. So we've been on it. We have actually been on it, which I'm really proud about. And then make one new friend. Again, which I would say I have done. Friends kind of take a longer period of time to fully make a friend, but I would say that the process has started. Like, I've met new people and getting to know them has started to develop, but I don't think you can necessarily make a friend in a month, but you can definitely get to know somebody. And I can definitely see the people that I've met at the dance classes and at the classes that I've been to could turn into a friend. So I'm going to give myself a tick for that, because yeah, I think that's really good. And I have actually stepped out of my comfort zone. Before, I just wouldn't like it. Okay, so then for February goals, I've got, again, post 8 times a week. I think I'm going to be better this month. I can only hope, but I've already planned out all my content. I just obviously have to film it. And yeah, I just think I have another half term this month as well. So that's going to really help in terms of posting. I'm just thinking there might be more opportunities to film. Create 4 shorts. Now, I didn't do any shorts last month, but because I do want to do some baking this month, I think the shorts are easier when I do baking. So I'm going to try and do some shorts this month as well. At least going to try 1 a week. I just think shorts are there just to keep ticking over. Subscriber goal, I want to get to 550. At the moment, I'm on 525, so I think it is possible. I can't really control the subscriber count. I wish I could, but it's really, really tricky. So that one is there, and we'll just see. We'll see what happens. And then the bottom one is to create a part-time YouTube routine that I can stick to. So at the moment, what's happening is I am getting up a little bit earlier to do the editing in the morning, which is working out, but I just want a routine that's set in stone. And then once I've figured out what kind of routine works with a full-time job, then I hopefully can share it with you guys, because at the end of the day, yeah, it'll be really interesting for you to see, even if you're building just like a small business on the side, or just have something that you're passionate about that you want to do on the side. It's actually really helpful to have somebody go before you to give you advice. So I'm going to try and see if I can figure out a part-time YouTube routine that can work alongside my current routine anyway. But they are my goals. So let's go into reflection now. Where is the reflection? Oh yeah. This is just a monthly reflection. So one word that describes this month, well, I'm going to say hectic. It was pretty hectic, like, I can't lie. I was closing the house stuff, making sure that everything was sorted, like my family, and everyone was just on board. So it was definitely hectic trying to sort everything out in time, and driving like 2 hours to sort it out as well. So that, I would just describe it as hectic. There's no other way of putting it. It was just hectic. So memorable moments, I would say becoming a bridesmaid. Like, I've not became the bridesmaid, but I've been asked to be the bridesmaid, which I'm really excited about. It was just so nice to see your best friend just be so happy, and yeah, really, really nice. Things that I've learned, or I would say that confidence radiates within, and people gravitate. I just love that. I just love that when you're confident in yourself and you're confident in the way you are as a person, that actually people really love that. And the more that I'm learning that, and the more that I'm thinking, okay, if I really love something, I should actually say that I really love it, because there are going to be people that are going to think that is cool too. And if they don't like it, that's okay. So yeah, being confident, radiating that within, also makes people just radiate and gravitate towards it. Things I want to improve. I would say my organisation. I am not very good at organisation. In fact, it's probably one of my, I would say, hardest thing for me. I find it really difficult to organise. I think when I've got a set place for everything, it's much easier, but organisation for me is not the one. And things I also want to improve, my flexibility. In fact, let me put on my goals then, because I want to improve my flexibility, that actually I should be stretching, let's say 10 minutes a day. So 10 minutes a day stretching. Because then that obviously will improve my flexibility. So hopefully, oh, wrong one. Hopefully that will help. And then tell me more about this month. So I'm going to just write a little bit in the journal section of this month, just so I've got a little bit more kind of behind it. But yeah, I think it's really good to reflect on goals in short chunks of time, and having a little reset each month and just thinking through the goals, thinking through what you've done, thinking of all the positive things that have happened is getting you closer to where you want to be. So I'm definitely going to be doing more of these. And next month I've had the idea of each day having like a second clip of each day and putting it as like a monthly recap. So it would be like 30 seconds of just memories and things that I've done over the month, just as a memory capsule. I think that would be really nice and something that I will really enjoy. So anyway, that's going to be my monthly reset for this time. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I have definitely got more things to tidy up, but currently it's looking a lot cleaner. So at least I've made a start. But this month is going to be all about self-love and self-care. So if you are ready to join along for the journey, then stick around, because I'm really looking forward to having you and seeing you in the next video. Bye guys.